I've already booked a flight, Alan. I'm not changing my mind. You don't have to change your mind because I'm coming with you. But I also came because I heard about your sister. I'm so sorry, Pacho. I wish there was something I could do. I really wish I got the chance to meet her. So do I. I need you to wake up and make sure that Keith doesn't make another victim. Besides, you've got a baby brother or sister to meet. I know how you've always wanted to be a big brother. You can't be one if you don't wake up, JJ. JJ, it's your dad. I'm right here, son. How was the visual, Pacho? It was nice, I guess. Despite everyone arriving and placing their flowers, it still hasn't sunk in. I still can't accept the fact that my baby sister is gone and that I'll have to prepare for her funeral. I can't believe that you would show your face here since you know what I'm going through. Hey JJ, you have no idea how glad I am to see those beautiful eyes of yours. How are you, baby? My head still feels kind of funny. You just let us know if it feels worse. You'll get better and be back home in no time. Do you remember what happened? The last thing I remember is Keith. He pushed me. You're sick. I heard everything, Keith. I heard every single word, and I'm not gonna let you get away with any of this. Oh my goodness. I need to stop Keith. I need to stop him before he hurts someone else. Alan, you can't come with me. You've got a point, since you already booked a flight. If I can't book a seat right beside you, then I'll just get my family's jet. You're not listening to me. You have a life here. My life is with you, Dr. Murphy, and it can stay that way as long as we leave Valley Park together. You're gonna get through this, Pacho. I understand that losing your sister is the hardest thing you've ever had to experience, but you're gonna be okay, I promise. I don't know how much more I can take, Viv. Saying goodbye to her was the toughest thing I've ever had to do. How am I supposed to bury her? You still got your family, and you still got me, and it breaks my heart that she won't be sitting beside me during the funeral. Clarice, if you came here to spew your condemnation, then you can leave before I have you thrown out. I didn't come here to cause you any more grief, Isabel. I'm here to offer my condolences. Your condolences? These past few months, you've been calling me a monster for getting rid of Isidore's child, a decision I regret, by the way. I just assumed that you would think I was worried you would tell me that I deserved to lose Yulissa. Even though I'll never get over the fact that you robbed me of a grandchild, I would never wish for you to lose your daughter the way you did. Coming from experience, having someone else take the life of your child that way is something you'll never get over. Just try to calm down, baby. Keith is gonna try to hurt people at the school. He plans to break in and bring a gun. Please, Mom, you have to believe me. I believe you, JJ. I do. He's lost his mind. I overheard him recording himself at the Russo estate. He's mad that the restraining order went through and now he has this sick plan to get revenge. We've got to stop him before someone gets hurt. It's okay. Keith isn't gonna hurt anyone. He's in custody. He's arrested. Does that mean, was he stopped before he could try and do something at the school? Is everyone safe? You need to remember that when your grandfather banished me, he banished me for good. I can never come back here. If you come with me, then you'll never be able to see your family again. As if I care. You don't mean that. But what about you, Dr. Murphy? Do you actually want to live a lonely life? Because I don't want that for you, and I'm certain that you don't want to be without me. You're right, Helen. Then how come you're making me say goodbye? Because I don't want to hold you back. Why would you think I want to be at the funeral? Because I'm pretty sure that the Russos will be present. If they see you at the funeral, Viv, then they'll have questions. Then I'll just come up with something. I don't want to abandon you while you're suffering. You're not abandoning me. I know you'll be thinking of me, but I don't want to risk losing your chance at running Russo Jewelers. I think it's only fair that the Russos feel a sense of loss. Are you referring to Alvera? I'm just glad you never had to see Ulissa the way I had to see my pearl. Unfortunately, Nichelle can't say the same thing. My heart breaks for your eldest daughter, Isabel. That's not how you want your final memory of your loved one to be like. I really wish Nichelle wouldn't have to carry that burden for the rest of her life. But I'm relieved that Ulissa wasn't alone before she took her last breath. I certainly wish Elvira had that same grace before Devante brutally took her life. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Keith didn't hurt anyone at the school, right? Andale, Vanessa. Mamá papá besoin parler avec fuego. Please tell me that Keith didn't hurt anyone. How long have I been out of it? Over a week. Over a week. Yes, son. We know that Keith planned what he planned because, well, he already did what he planned to do. Oh no. Was anyone... Who did he hurt? Max was hit, but he'll be alright. Okay. But Ulissa, well, there's no easier way to say this, JJ, but Keith harmed her and Ulissa, passed away. No. No. It's all my fault. Ulissa, it's all my fault. You wouldn't be holding me back, Dr. Murphy. I would. Your future is Russo Jewelers, and you have a lost inheritance to make up for. Why try to make up for half of my inheritance if it means losing you? Because you've got the rest of your life ahead of you, Alan. Don't waste your life on me. Not like how I wasted my life on Finnegan. Being with you wouldn't be a waste. I would pretty much have to go into hiding after everything Keith has done. Since I changed my name back to Murphy, I just hope that no one would be able to put 2 and 2 together. I need to have a fresh new start where no one would connect me to the monster who I gave birth to. You don't deserve to be blamed for anything, Dr. Murphy. Maybe not, but it won't erase all the chaos which has ensued. I can't erase the fact that Keith is my son, no matter how much I like to rewrite history. So that's it? You and I will never see each other ever again? I understand that you're hurting, but the Russos have had their fair share of losses. They lost Alvera because of your father. Max almost lost his life. And Isidore is trying to manipulate my mother's grief to try and make her fall in love with him again. But this is what you wanted, Viv, for Isidore to find the perfect distraction. This ain't how I wanted my plan to go. I know that. But since Isidore is playing right into your hands and taking advantage of my mother's pain, then I think it's best that he lose his family's company in the process. I truly am sorry that I spent over 20 years never realizing what Devante did to Elvira. The more I think about it, Isabel, the more I realize that you wouldn't have known what your husband did. Devante fooled us all. Does this mean we finally have a truce? My heart breaks for your daughter, Ulissa. As a mother, my heart breaks for you. What I'm about to say doesn't mean that I celebrate your daughter's passing, but I feel a sense of peace knowing that Devante finally knows what it's like for someone else to rip a child out of his life, like he ripped Elvira out of mine. JJ, no, you're not to blame for what happened to Ulissa. I could have stopped Keith. I should have found another way. Keith should have been able to control himself. Instead, he allowed his dark thoughts to take over and obeyed the dark thoughts in his mind. I was so close to stopping him. Ulissa could have lived, but I failed. I failed to protect her. Unfortunately, that's how it will have to be, Alan. You and I can never see each other ever again. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. You're gonna live a full, successful life. Someday you'll find a woman who loves the man you are. caring, funny, compassionate, and kind. When you find her, I know you'll cherish her and live a long life with this woman. I bet she'd never compare to you, though, Dr. Murphy. And I'll never find anyone like you. Alan, this has been the best summer of my life. Thank you for spending it with me. I'll forever be grateful that you taught me how to love and how to be loved. So, you actually... Yes, Alan, I love you. And I'm sorry it had to end like this. That's my ride. I'll never forget you, Dr. Murphy. Please don't, because I'll never forget you either. Goodbye, Alan. Have a wonderful life.